Hey guys, it is late night session. Yesterday for NFL, we did good. Guess we went 2-0 for the football on the Lions and under, and didn't go good with Bills. They lost. They had the chance to win, but they blew it. So went 2-2 on that. But it's all good, right? Well, Poppy Special was a push. We didn't lose nothing. We didn't get nothing, but that's good. Wanted to tell you guys about sports betting. Well, this is my first video of you guys. Not first video, but let me take this off. Let me give you guys some tips first. Maybe if you guys haven't done so, hit the like, subscribe button. Please, I would appreciate it. It's underneath there. Sign in, please. Gonna give you some tips as well. That tips sports betting. So, for example, you always want to bet the same amount, even if you think you got something like locked. In sports betting, it's risky. You never know if you're going to win, even if you're in a hot streak. Like I said, sooner or later, you have to lose. Like it's the same thing. Like when I give you guys pick, like, oh, this team's on a hot streak. Sooner or later, someone has to lose, right? For example, the Utah Jazz were part of the interruption. They were in a hot streak. Sooner or later, we know that we're gonna lose, right? And I'm gonna see when they lost. Actually, the Jazz did lose when they played, and I was gonna bet them against the Warriors, and no, they lost actually in overtime with the Rockets, right? But that was expected. Probably the bookies already knew, or that's why I didn't give that play. It was probably too much, but you probably would have covered on that one, right? The Jazz were on a hot streak and they lost. So we're trying to pick spots that we know we're gonna win. Like today, I'm kind of like teach you how to bet, and then I'm gonna give one pick. I'll do another video. If I'm liking something good, I'll drop another video later in the day. Just right here, kind of like teaching you guys. People are always gonna hate whether you win or lose. Always trust your gut. People always hate on my picks, or they say stuff on the radio. Ben Maller show when I used to call would say that my picks are horrible, this and that. You gotta brush it off and go on the next day. I've seen some sports candy cappers on here. I ain't gonna mention no sports cappers, pro gamblers. They don't make no videos. They just do strictly basketball. I'm an expert on basketball, NFL. I'm good at NFL, and I'm great on UFC. Like I told you guys, even on UFC, I was like, these Canadians are not gonna go all undefeated. They have to lose. And what happened? They lost. Got that right. We did a parlay for fun. We knew we were gonna get them all perfect, but we still did it for fun. We're like, what if a possibility that happens? But I told you guys, realistically, that's not gonna happen. So there's a lot of people on here, give you picks, and there's the real ones that just don't care what people say. They'll keep on. Pardon the interruption, guys. It is a late night session. My time is like 4 a.m. past 4. Why? Because I do my research. I give you guys my picks and do all that stuff. I'm not just dropping material to drop material. I'm dropping the stuff that I'm playing, right? I'm not telling you guys to play it. I'm playing it. If I lose, right? But with sports betting, you always got to trust your gut and go with your gut, right? Like there's people on here to do, like I said, videos. They haven't done videos like in 2 days. I'm thinking they might do a video tomorrow, probably, right? And they don't do it for whatever reason, they lose, they get disappointed, they don't want to make another video. They have like so many subscribers, so many views, more than me, and they just stop. They're like, I don't want to do it, whatever. They don't really take it like serious. I love it. I do it. I would love to do it every day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm a busy, uh, I got my family, my kids, my partner, and then come out of work, I get tired. But the thing is, the point is, that's another subject. When you want to do sports betting, you just want to focus and always trust your gut. We only want to bet on the spots that we think we're gonna win. Like if you have to bet every single day and every single day, guys, get some help, please. I put it right there. It's a 1-800 gambler and stuff like that. Get it. But we only bet the spots we wanna um, know we're gonna win and bet the same amount. So, for example, you have a bankroll. Let's say your bank is, for example, $100, right? Boom. let's pretend easy. $10 minimum bet. You got 10 straight bets. That's it. 10 straight bets, and you gotta keep on going from there. Not just because one day you go, let's say you do three and you go 3-0 one day. You're like, oh, I'm up 130, for example, right? You're like, oh, the next day I'm gonna go 50 on each bet. And you do two bets 50, you lose. You're doing at 30. And then you have $30 left, right? Like, I'm gonna go all in on this one. Oh, Papi special. Oh yeah, Papi special. I know he's good. He's good. I'm 2-0-1 since I've been telling you guys, right? This year. I don't drop him all the time. 2-1, like he's gonna win, he's gonna. No, what happened yesterday? We pushed. The line was minus 10 and a half when I did the video. I got the line at minus 11. I was like, yeah, we're good. We're gonna good. And it was a push. So you guys got 11, you push, we got 10 and a half, you cash. So like, oh man, I got 30. I'm gonna go all into the next one, and then you lose. You lose all the money. No, you want to do the same amount, 10, 10, 10 increments. Even you're winning little by little, little by little. You know, haters are gonna hate or whatever, this and that. But who cares? You don't have to tell your ticket to no one, this and that. Oh, you know, I want to see how much. No, you don't have to do that. You just say I won, and that's it, right? Show your loved ones or whatever. Don't People are always gonna hate, right? So we only bet the spots that we know we're gonna win, guys. Please only bet that. So um that's what you want to do. Straight bets only to do parlays. Even two parlays is risky, right? Like you could lose. Let's say, all right, the parlay on the football that I did. Uh, well, I didn't do it, right? But let's say you would have done a parlay on the Lions and the over. We would have cashed too. And you would have done the Bills under, you would have lost. The point is, always bet the same amount. Give you guys tip. I'm gonna put tips for rookies on the title for sports betting because mostly tips for people sports betting. If you don't know the line, this and that, always do the research, guys. Just because I see a pick, and you don't have to go with me. You could go against me. Eh, I'm not gonna take it personal, right? I'm not gonna be upset. So look, I've seen a game that I really like. Right? Let's go on the pick. It was really hard on the slate, the games. There was another game that I liked on there, but it was, I might put it tomorrow. It was too many points. So I'm thinking, what's the best way? What's the one that's going to give us? Sorry, guys. Yeah, late night session. I should have gone with the pick first. Breaking it down, Hawks 8.5. The Hawks are without Trey Young, with Maul Ging, DeAndre Hunter, um, Wesley Matthews, and being hurt. So you got four, one, two, three, four, five players out. Kings, all the players are in, right? So last time the Hawks played, it was on the 20th. So like 2 days ago. I think the Kings are going to be rusty because they played on the 18th. So that's 4 days, right? You saw what happened with the Clippers. Couple days that were rusty, they didn't cover, right? Just have that in the back of your mind. Like, oh, Clippers were off the same day and it was a push, right? The last loss, this late night session is getting to me. Those tips I should just gone straight with the pick. It's like longer than the usual on the late night session because I go straight to the pick. Good thing we only did one game, right? Imagine if I did more and I had to break it down. I ain't gonna break down the. I might drop a gem like a player props, staying away from that. I don't care about that. We're just going focusing straight on the winner. When you're doing one, you don't want to do all player props or not. No, we're gonna go. Either the Hawks are gonna win or the Kings are gonna win. You do the work. You trust yourself, right? Look at the researches and that. Don't just go on one website. Oh, do it all. Do it all. Anyways, the point is the Hawks lost to Cleveland at home, 116-95. That was bad, right? They lost like double digits, right? And last time the Hawks played against the Kings, that was on December the 29th. It's been almost a month. The Kings won 117 or 110. Trey Young was playing everything else. It's gonna be different, right? Casino has it at 8.5. We gotta think, oh man, what's gonna happen here? So I'm going to Vegas, right? Giving you guys a live thing. Let's say what Vegas is doing right now, right? This is what I'm thinking. You guys do your own method, right? So my psychology is like, oh man, looking, wow, 72% is on the 8.5. We're gonna go the opposite direction. I like the Kings regardless, like, because I looked at their injuries. I was like, all right, Kings are gonna be good. All right, Kings played last time. Kings are on a 4 game winning. Oh, sorry, they're on a 4 game losing streak. What winning streak? And the Hawks are on one. Who needs it more? The Kings. They're like in playoff contention, right? Like, yeah, the Kings need this win. Like they have to win. They're playing at home. Got more rested. The Hawks were on. They played at home. They're traveling. It's gonna be late. Their body. eh, Sleepy time. 7 p.m. California time is like 10 p.m. for them. So they're not gonna be all there. The bodies. They're not used to playing up that late. They play 7 p.m. their time, which California time, Sacramento is 4 p.m. So they're gonna be tired, you know, traveling and that. So I'm like, okay, the Kings lost on the 18th, 126 121. All right, lost by 5. They lost against the Suns, 119 117 by 2. They lost by the Bucks, 143 to 142 1. All these games they've been losing, this first three, close. The Sixers, of course, they went over there in Philly and they got spanked 112-93, right? Their last win was against the Charlotte Hornets, 123 to 98. I was like, damn, that was a spank. But we know the Charlotte Hornets are horrible trash, guys. Just so you know, Golden Gym, Hornets are trash. Whoever plays against them, let's just play. Take it, right? Like you know they're gonna lose by double digits. Will the other team cover? That's the question. So I'm like seeing this. I'm like, all right, Kings won last time by 7. They're gonna be upset. They haven't won 1, 2, 3, 4 games. They lost to the Pacers. I see the Spank City. So I really do like the 8.5. That's what I'm going with. We're going with the Sacramento Kings minus 8.5. That's what I'm taking. And if you guys want to do the money line, do the money line, but it's gonna be too high. Like I'm gonna look at it, see when it opened up, it's 373, and right now the money line's not there. So what's going on? Vegas is saying, we'll see how many people are gonna bet this line, and then we'll change it. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, by the time you guys take the bet in the morning, if you guys take it at past, like, let's say 10, 11 a.m. Pacific time or 12, it'll probably move up to 9. I don't care. I'm thinking Kings have to win over 10 points. That's my prediction, over 10 points. They just have to spank them. So I'm really loving the Sacramento Kings. They have to win. And, that's the thing that they have in Sacramento. Light the beam, light the beam, light the beam. After they win, they freaking light up the beam. I've never seen it. I've never been there. I've seen it. It's cool, like little Star Wars. So they're going to be like going crazy. They want to light up the beam. And we're going to light up the beam and we're going to take the Sacramento Kings -9. I don't care. Double digits. They're going to win by 10 points or more, guys. So we're taking the Sacramento Kings. Don't be scared. We're going to take this. Like I said, only bet what you can afford to lose. So if you have a bankroll, let's say of 100, technically you want to be betting like $5 bets on that. So you could last. Not $10. Like do 5 or whatever, the minimum that you could bet. Point is, we're going to cash, build our bankroll little by little, and give out winners. I'm giving you just one game. I might drop another video seeing what I like on the NBA. We don't want to force no bets. Like, don't force no bet on soccer. Don't force no bet on tennis. Oh yeah, tennis, guys. Bet on Coco. Coco, she's gonna win on women's. I believe it's in the No, it's in the afternoon. Yeah, at California time. Coco's gonna be playing at 6 p.m. There's dropped an Australian Open, like a golden gem, right? Just that's what I'm going. It's up to you guys. Anyways, this video's been too long for a night session. Just thought I would help you out, give you guys tips, put this title like, hey, you don't know how to bet, helping you how to do tips, because a lot of people don't know how to do it. So I'm keeping it simple, easy. Maybe on the next one, I'll go a little bit more complex. Hey, what's -8.5? That means that the Kings have to win by 9 points or more If they don't win by 9 points or more, you're gonna lose, right? So if you think the Kings are gonna win by less than 9 points, you're gonna take the Hawks, right? And if the Hawks win, you're like covered, right? Covered because the Hawks won. And even if they would have lost by less than 8.5, you still would have won, covered on that, right? So those are my picks, guys. My picks. That's my picks. The Hawks, -8.5. We're going with the Hawks. Y vamos a ir con los Atlanta Hawks. 8.5 es lo que me está gustando. Hagan sus propias investigaciones que les gustan. Y no nomás toman lo que yo digan. Pues sean responsables. No gasten todo su dinero porque están caliente. Todo con un límite. Y nomás estaba diciendo que voy a enseñarles poco a poco cómo ganar dinero y nomás porque yo lo hago no tienen que apostarlo. Hagan sus propias investigaciones y siempre hagan caso a su corazón. Always trust your gut, guys. Always trust your heart. No matter what you do, at the end of the night, you're going to go sleep happy. Siempre hagan caso a su corazón. And that's it, guys. That's all I have to say. Have a great night. Thank you. Tengan buen día. And let's make that bling bling. Hagan esos bling 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 billetes. Let's make that cash, guys. We're going to